Don't say a thing.
Heard you got chewed out by the Admiral himself.
Yeah, well, I guess I should wear that as a badge of honor. According to the Admiral, sloppy dress means sloppy work. Well, excuse me for not heading to the cleaners every time I swap out a part.
Well, he sticks real close to the regs.
Yeah, well, after this war is over, I'm going to make it my mission to loosen the screws on every moving part belonging to guys like him.
Yeah, well, save a screwdriver for me, will you? Looks like it might be getting back to normal around here.
Can't say it'll ever be normal while the Admiral's on board. Takes a certain sort to be an Admiral, me. I'll take guiding just one ship. The day-to-day successes are more tangible.
Want to buy a ticket, sir?
To what?
Opening night party of my cantina. People are saying the war's almost over. Once we pull the trigger on that behemoth thing, it'll be hasta la vista, los gatos.
There's been a change of command, Colonel.
No disrespect intended, sir, but why am I not surprised?
As we move closer to the deployment of the behemoth, I've decided to assume command personally. I hold the fate of the Confederation in my hands. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? We are about to enter the Loki system, where we will test the behemoth on Loki 6, home to a small Kilrathi military base. Loki 6 is a unique planet in that it orbits a quasar. As you know, the quasar blocks out all stellar communications. So the base will be unable to call for help. But by the time the Kilrathi sent out a ship to investigate, we shall be pulling up just outside downtown Kilrar.
Looks like Tolwyn's about to steamroller another career. I told the captain to look out, but would he listen?
Maniac, when have you known someone to actually take your advice?
I just told him I speak from experience. You poisoned Tolwyn against me from the start. He's had it out for me ever since.
Got news for you. Tolwyn had nothing to do with your lack of promotion. Your flying style took care of that for you. Tolwyn doesn't even know you're alive.
Oh, that's what you think. Everybody knows about the Maniac. Everybody. How many people here know about the Maniac? Oh, what, nobody?
Sir. You seem awfully keyed up. I'd ease back on the throttle a little if I were you. We're a long way from Kilraw.
Not a moment too soon, I can tell you that.
You know, I don't think I've seen anyone as anxious to waste the enemy as you.
Oh, I'd blast planet after planet if it would rid the galaxy of Kilrathi. There's no justification for their existence. And that includes your buddy, Hobbs.
Jesus, Lieutenant, it's like an endless loop with you.
You have no clue.
So enlighten me.
They took me when I was 10.
Who, the Kilrathi?
Slave labor camp. I escaped when I was 20.
Must have been.
You have no idea what it must have been. I saw things. The psych guys spent 2 years trying to pry things out of my head after I escaped. But you can't wipe it all. There's a little bit of Kilrathi prowling around inside of me and I can't get it out. One day there won't be any human left.
We're gonna get him. You'll see.
Keep telling me that, Colonel. Even if it's not true.
Can I speak frankly, Admiral?
Well, I've never known you to do otherwise.
With all due respect, sir, I don't think your assumption of command has done ship morale much good.
I'm not really interested in public opinion polls on my tactical decisions. And as I recall, You weren't particularly enthused about your own transfer to this vessel when it happened.
That was before I was acquainted with its crew, sir.
Ah, yes. A fine quality, your transfer of loyalties. Project Behemoth needs a guardian angel. I've been with it since its inception. The choice was clear-cut and indisputable. We all have just one superior, Colonel. The progress of the war.
Yes, sir.
Colonel, you shouldn't be this far away from the fray.
War's everywhere, Captain. No escaping it.
I'm not a captain anymore. First time I've been like that since... I don't think I was even shaving when I first took the helm. What am I without a ship, Colonel?
Captain. They can promote us, demote us, bounce us all over the galaxy. There's only one thing that matters. That first time you shaved, you could look yourself in the mirror. You can still do that now.
Well, this is a simple one, Colonel. Cover me while I fire the behemoth.
Sounds simple enough, Admiral.
It has been many years since I have been this near to Kilra.
I'd understand if you had mixed feelings about the behemoth and what it's about to do.
It has been a long war that has turned all of us inside out.
There will be Kilrathi that survive, and when the war's over, they'll understand what you did.
No one ever will truly understand what I did. But your loyalty has meant much to me, my friend.
This is it, Colonel. I've been waiting 10 years for this glorious moment. We're about to hit the jump point. From there, it's straight to Kilra. Protect the behemoth at all costs. The future of the Confederation depends on it.
Me, monsieur. Disintegrate me so I might join my comrades.
Disintegration is not for you. Your fate will be different. The human cannot appreciate the honor that I am about to bestow her. She is not only a great warrior, but her lair mate is the heart of the tiger. You have slain many of my finest fighters during your career. You have earned this. As Devereaux, Angel, his lair mate, he has failed. His heart has not been valiant enough. His warring has not been skillful enough. And he has failed a true warrior, the Angel, for she displayed heart.
Colonel, be advised, the victory's point out of this system immediately. We need you to return, sir. Jump point in 90 seconds.
You and I have unfinished business. Now I give you the chance. If you are a true warrior, you will take the challenge. You will see on your radar I have sent my wingman off. The ancient test of courage is ours to engage in.
Colonel, you have 75 seconds.
The heart of the tiger continues to weaken. He did not protect his lair mate. Now he hesitates in combat.
Colonel, if you don't turn around and land now, you'll be left behind.
I'm returning command of the victory to you, Captain.
Yes, sir.
They knew where we were going and when. They knew exactly where to strike. I have every reason to suspect you have a leaky ship, Captain.
Respectfully, sir, I resent such innuendos concerning my crew's loyalty. Battles are won or lost. There are never any guarantees. And at the time, she was your ship, sir.
Fight well, Captain. The struggle will only get harder.
You look like you could use some anesthetic. You know, it's kind of spooky the way the Kilrathi zeroed in on that soft spot. I guess Thrycap zoomed in on yours, too. I feel for you, Colonel. Do you want some company?
Company? Yeah. But you better put that away before I put it away.
Hey, kick in a bulkhead or something. Get it out somehow, okay? Don't wait till you get in the cockpit.
The ship's sensors could track movement in every compartment, right?
Well, yeah. Supposedly, I guess that's possible. I'd have to do some fancy bite surgery.
Then do it. Make that paranoia of yours pay off for once.
That would be a change for the lieutenant. You want to fill me in?
Yeah, those crazy coded transmissions are still being sent, sir. Cobra here. She thinks Hobbs.
I know what Cobra thinks.
Sir, they were waiting for the behemoth. They know what we're gonna do even before we do. And I can't believe you're still sympathetic towards a Kilrathi, not after...
Look, I'll admit it. It seems like we've been having more than just a little bad luck lately. Now, I want you to keep working on those decodes.
Yes, sir.
And Hobbs, sir?
Right now, I'd say none of us is above suspicion.
Are you all right?
I've had better days.
Still, the way you've been holding up, considering. You've really been showing us what you're made of.
Yeah, well, thanks, Flynn.
And I think about how stupidly I acted back on Loconda. Look, I'm sorry about Angel. Everyone on board is. She must have been something.
You missed all the fun.
I wish I'd been there. I'm tired of flying a desk. I hear you had a little run-in with Thraketh.
Yes, I did. You son of a bitch.
It pains me that you had to find out that way.
How long have you known?
Since the Concordia went down. Go on, laddie. Take your best shot. Come on.
On Vespus. He stood there and lied to me.
I was under orders, laddie.
All those missions we flew together, you on my wing, protecting me.
I was protecting you by not telling you. You just see what you nearly did when you found out? I was protecting you from yourself.
You know how much she meant to me.
I do. But this is war, laddie. All of us have lost someone dear to us. That does not make you special.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Besides, Angel may yet help us win this thing. She sent one final transmission before she was taken prisoner on Kilra. I think you may be interested to hear it. I'll wait for you in the briefing room. We've got a lot to cover. The behemoth was not the only rabbit in Confed's hat. We in Covert had our own long-shot project. It became much more of a reality once Angel got to Kilra. Angel carried with her an impressive scientific package. Part of it she placed in orbit around the Kilrathi homeworld, other parts were seeded at ground level. All are cloaked and send their low-level signals to a ComSat parked just outside the Kilra system, which feeds the data to us. Angel may be gone, but our work continues, laddie. Now, it turns out that the Kilra homeworld is a pretty fragile place, layered with active fault lines. Its tectonic plates keep shuffling themselves like a deck of cards. Now, it's my guess that the heavy seismic activity is what propelled the Kilrathi into becoming such an aggressive spacefaring race.
So Kilrath has an Achilles heel.
Now, over the last decade, work has proceeded on a tectonic frequency weapon, the Tembla bomb. The theory goes that if we can fire this thing with absolute precision, its detonation could achieve the proper resonant frequency and trigger a tectonic reaction that would literally shake their planet apart.
But even if we could destroy their homeworld, they got an entire army deployed.
Their entire culture is based on a strict, centralized hierarchy. All roads lead to Kilra. Every Kilrathi lives and dies for the Emperor. Destroy that hierarchy, and you destroy them.
So, what are we waiting for?
Ah, well, we have one problem. There's no bomb. A year ago, Dr. Severin, the man in charge of this project, was captured by the Kilrahi. We've tried putting the pieces together without him, but ended up with Zip.
And now we have to go and get him.
Well, it beats waiting for the Kilrahi to parole him.
What? We gotta go after this guy on a prison planet?
The only chance we've got at finishing up the T-bomb.
Let's get down to the mission specifics. The prison planet is Alcor 5. We'll enter the system through the back door under normal drive. Colonel, I want you to scout ahead. Clear the asteroid field. And make sure we are not detected.
You got it, laddie?
Yes, sir.
The grapevine's really been humming. Everyone knows we're getting Dr. Severin. Or Dr. Death, as he's known to some of his old friends.
You know him?
Yeah. We go back, Sevi and I. Now, you asked me, the Kilrathi did the right thing locking him up.
Why do I get the feeling this has to do with your classified past?
Look, you know I haven't always been a pilot. You ever hear about Pac 7?
Yeah. A lot of people got killed, an accident of some sort.
Millions got killed. And it was no accident. Just one of old Doc Sevi's demolitions tests. I was working for him back then. I'm certain he knew exactly what was going to happen, but he saw no reason to warn the civilians. Afterwards, Confed tried to cover it up. But who really cared anyway? The Paxtons were just the backwoods people who had nothing to offer the war effort. That's when I quit demolitions. In the cockpit, I can see the enemy. They line right up in my gun sights, and I can... And the pilots I shoot down sure ain't civilians. But if there's a hell to go to, I know they've got a special place reserved for me. And Sevi.
Maybe there's a little redemption possible. If we get this guy, and he helps us win the war.
Talk about ironies.